Now, Spencer's a relatable character to the audience that we're going after. We're looking for, people that also believe in conspiracy theories. Drive-by movies, you're watching Sequeled. My name's Blaise.
And I'm James.
And this week, we're bringing to you the movie that you always wanted sequelized. If you watch any of our other shows here at Drive-by Movies, Direct to Dumpster, we've done a ton of horrible movies. But one that I think people clamored for, people wanted, Starkid. We're talking Starkid 2.
If they don't destroy this one first.
Hold on, U-turn. Please tell me we're at the wrong house. What?
Starring Jurassic Park's Joseph Mazzello, Starkid.
There's a new kid in town. Ow!
Well, first and foremost, what I remember most about Starkid is its lead actor, the kid from the Jurassic Park franchise. He's definitely remembered more for his cameo in the Lost World Jurassic Park, I'd say, versus the first Jurassic Park movie. But I'm totally kidding. But I mean, I just was surprised when we watched Starkid. I was like, oh, it's the kid from Jurassic Park, but is he coming back, or are you going sequel or full reboot?
I didn't research to find out what he's up to. I'm just gonna assume that he's available, hopefully, to star in this sequel, because you're gonna need to bring him back. He's probably the right age right now. This is gonna take place. The original Starkid came out in 1997, so this is some years later. So we'll just have it be real time. Spencer Griffith, you knew him from the first movie. He teamed up with, I think the robot's name was Sai, the AI suit, and they created this dynamic duo named Starkid, which totally destroyed the aliens and fended off and saved Earth. But not many people knew of this conquest that Spencer Griffith took place in, fighting off an alien horde.
Right.
He just goes back to society unnoticed as a small child, finishes middle school and high school, maybe he goes to college, but after it all, Spencer Griffith is a loser. He wears a tinfoil hat. He's an enthusiast on conspiracy theories. Nobody really likes him. He just works some lame 9-to-5 job, and everyone just wants to finish conversations as soon as they start them with him. He never really aspired to anything, and he failed at really growing up, being thrust into that alien, fighting off aliens and everything.
I would imagine, because probably not a lot of people believe him and stuff. Yeah, I mean, his family I know was there to witness some of the stuff in the first one, but. No one was really there. The bullies, though, I forgot. They didn't even know it was him, technically, right?
Yeah, he bullied the bullies, and they didn't even know it was him. They just thought it was another alien. So the bullies know that there are aliens, I guess. But I don't know if they'll make a return. Maybe they do. I think that might be funny if, one of the bullies and him, are friends. He's that much of a loser that he just became friends with one of the bullies. All right, so anyways, ever since the 90s, aliens have been infiltrating our world unnoticed. Basically, when they first came here and Starkid's power was unleashed, other alien colonies found out, through maybe their radar systems or, through their alien technology that Earth existed. So aliens wanted to mine it for resources or just take any resources that they possibly could. So they started infiltrating the public. But basically, Men in Black style, think that, where aliens are everywhere. Sometimes you can't see them, or maybe they live even. They're not everywhere where there's more aliens than humans, but it's just they are hiding amongst everyone. But Spencer Griffith is posting on Reddit, posting on conspiracy theory sites, saying the aliens are among us, and he's trying to find these glitches in the Matrix, and oftentimes they're horseshit anyways. But aliens are controlling facets of Earth and making money and doing horrible, nefarious things. But that is until Sai crash lands on Earth, the same robot from the original Starkid movie. He's going to crash land on Earth, land on, Spencer Griffith's house, maybe killing his elderly parents.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know. We got to throw in some elements of drama there. Just crash lands on accident. He's largely damaged. So Spencer tries to like take care of him, remembers his old friend, but he's gonna pass away. But like basically when he dies, like some schematics are gonna come out and how to create like a gun that could essentially find other like aliens, but also like can kind of see them, I guess, like they live like the glasses or something, right, yeah. Or Invasion of the Body Snatchers maybe could see aliens amongst us, and then he could also terminate them with the gun. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of be like Terminator meets Starkid. That was kind of the idea that I came up with. He's going to have to go on a quest, but the gun is going to be able to talk, of course, and think Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You remember that like dagger that the White Ranger had that talked? Right. That's going to be Psy now. He's going to basically be this gun that could speak, which will throw in some comedic elements there. But I thought like, Starkid is a horrible child's movie, so why not make the man-child's version of that? Yeah. And just have, Spencer's a relatable character to the audience that we're going after. We're looking for, people that also believe in conspiracy theories.
So one thing I'm curious on, though, is essentially this is what, like, kind of the newer Hollywood is what they're doing with, like, the new Blumhouse, like, Halloween movie, where it's, like, disguised as, like, a remake reboot, but technically it's just a sequel to the original. Would you call this Starkid 2 or Starman or something like that?
So Starman's taken. We could do Starboy, but you could do Starman Child. I don't know. But I think just going with Starkid 2, the classic, people see that number 2 and they're like, did I see the original? Yeah. Oh, I could go rent the original now. I'll go check that out, and then I'll watch Starkid 2 when it comes out.
Right, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Oh, yeah, Starman. Yeah. I forgot the hit John Carpenter movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I can't talk on it, but I would check it out for sure. I like John Carpenter. Mm-hmm.
And it seems like
Jeff Bridges.
It's definitely a different style genre for him, I'd say. But yeah,
I think that's a Disney movie too, right?
I believe so. I mean, I know I have it on my VHS collection back there, but
do you have it on Disney Plus?
I do not have access to Disney Plus, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So I mean, that's generally I think where I'm going with Starkid. I think you have to go ridiculous. Like this is a kids movie that I think people liked like what we did for our, talking about Direct to Dumpster Starkid. We do enjoy the movie. Like it's so silly that it's fun. Yeah. And I think that that's where you got to go with the sequel. You got to go with something that's just so ridiculous, so over the top. I think it's funny to make him like have this, conspiracy theorist like twist on it. Like I think that would have messed you up if you're a child, like, and you saw like aliens and you even like killed aliens yourself. Like, he's going to have some PTSD. What's going to happen in his life? Is he ever going to achieve those dreams of becoming an astronaut like he wanted to?
Right, yeah.
I don't know.
No, that's actually a good point, too, with, like, Starkid. I remember, like, some of the things were, like, kind of creepy-esque, too. Some of the, like, machinery. Like, the robot itself, I remember. Direct to Dumpster, one thing a lot of people who might be new to the show is we're not trashing movies. We're just watching movies that were, like, forgotten about, essentially. We're pulling it out of the dumpster, so that's why we pulled that one out, because I'd never gotten a chance to see it as a kid. But I remember the robot, though, being pretty creepy, though. Like, what kind of upgrades would you see with the robot and like suit in this one? Would it be like the same, or would it be full CGI?
So it's not going to be a suit, but perhaps. But I guess Psy would just come back normal. He'd be the normal suit because he's going to die. He's going to die and have heavy like damage from landing, basically like an asteroid, So I would want these schematics that create a gun, this like kind of rebirth of Psy, to be the gun to just be absolutely insane. Like you couldn't walk in public with that gun because it's not conspicuous at all. Like it needs to be like the Spartan laser from Halo, like something like that where you got to carry it over your shoulder, or like just something ridiculous where it's like he can't really hide with it. So when he goes out in public, all the aliens that are trying to like disguise themselves as humans, like, or just anyone, like, is going to be like, dude, what are you holding? Like, what is that? Yeah. Like it has to be kind of over the top. I think.
I dig it. Yeah. What kind of soundtrack you thinking with this movie though?
So the original 90s Starkid, 97, the soundtrack was very cheesy, straight to video style like music, and it was playing for that kids like tugging your heartstrings style, like kind of going for a Disney soundtrack. We're gonna take that over the top. We got to go for like it's got to be just I think electro, basically electronic music, electro stuff like that. That would just be you don't really see like maybe We Are Your Friends, like that's right. That movie had like electronic music.
Okay, yeah.
You don't see it in action movies really. So I think that this would be a great place to, show that off, but still have, somewhat of a suspenseful soundtrack. But I don't think that it's, possible to go for the same style that they had in the original Starkid.
Right. If they got Daft Punk for Tron, we can get like Skrillex for this or something.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure Skrillex would be stoked.
Yeah.
Like the monsters could make it. Like maybe the gun honestly uses dubstep.
Yeah.
Like where when you fire it, it sounds like dubstep, like that Key and Peele sketch. Mm-hmm. But anyways, that is gonna wrap it up for Starkid 2. I hope you guys enjoyed my kind of stupid idea for a sequel to Starkid. It's pretty crazy to come up with an idea for this movie, being that I don't think that many people are asking for it. But if you do have your kind of opinion on what you would think a Starkid 2 kind of style to take that movie would go on, let us know in the comments below. Definitely leave a comment, support the show that way. Also, another way to support the show is by going and clicking our Amazon affiliate link in the description box below and watching Starkid.
After watching Starkid, let us know what you thought. And if you haven't already, please like this video. And if you haven't as well, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to get all our latest updates.
That's it for Sequel. Tune in next week for another new video.